What up, gang stalkers? Welcome back. Today's September 10th. We're doing the Wednesday puzzle, and today's is by Cole Vandenberg and Harit Raghunathan. Let's begin. The Endless Knot. That's a Haken song. That's not the answer. I don't know, man. Endless Knot. Makes me really just think of the Celts, but I don't know what they believe. They're druids. Kal-El. Whoops. What was that? Kal-El. Sorry, I'm cheating. Skimpy foie gras. Skimpy foie gras. Lily liver. Light liver. Liver light. What are you? Daniel Radcliffe's paparazzi. Potter Stalker. Heinz Bottle Blueprint. Okay, what's going on? The biggest and most loving of hugs. Idahoan. Potato Human. Okay, we'll start down. Palinparasmy. Intensify with up. Ramp. Richard of York gave battle in vain. For the colors of the rain. Oh, it's a mnemonic. I see. Like Roy G. Quote from a magazine rep. Have a cow. Eat beef. Willow, whose twigs are used in basketry. I don't know. Dallas Baller. Dallas Baller. The Dallas... Oh, Lord. I don't know. It's not the Nets. Who else is 3 letters? The Suns. Are they there? I thought those were like Phoenix. We'll see. Suffix was sulf, Aight, Aight. A lot of options. Mesh for securing items in transport. Ya pocket. When a star is first seen, their debut. Knockover. Retailer's counterpart. Wholesale. Buyer. Dab of cream. Buyer. Emu. Women's professional tennis matches of 3 of them. Sets. Had a nosh. 8. Small-minded. Certain volleyball hit. I don't know. Spike. Fits. Engaged in a bit of back and forth. Yeah. Right on, brother. Getting into a little back and forth. I have no idea, actually. Purpose. Included in correspondence is always CC'd. Feeling of dizziness. The spins. The spoon. Yes, alternative to mushrooms. LSD. Sending it. March Madness. Oh. Punny name for a barbershop. Oh. Don't tell me. Do they still have an M? Or is it a rhyme? What are their madnesses? Monkey madness. Macho madness. Macho madness. Barbershop. Think. You get a fade, a clip, a shave. It's not happening. Bad thing to try to do from the middle lane. Leave. Fly. Get out. I don't. Stereotypical. I don't know. Stereotypical name for a Dalmatian is Spot. You try. Password creator. Absurdly easy task. Physicist who built upon Volta's work. Ohm. He had that law. The law had a V in it, so. Many characters in Better Call Saul are lawyers, or esquires, or attorneys. Lawyer, I don't know. Flew past. Quaint term of address for a noblewoman. Mama. Madam? That's not very quaint, is it? I mean, like, madame, if you say it like that. But this is an ollie. Ravenclaw. They got talons. Demeanors are your behavior, your auras, maybe. Don't love. Corned beef and a Reuben sandwich is mandatory. Anyone who tries to sell you fucking pastrami is full of shit. It's the main meat. I've always been of the opinion that there are a couple optional variables. Actually, no, there's one optional variable, and it is your dressing. You can do Thousand Island or Russian. Anything more, if you try to put coleslaw on it, if you use a cheese that's not Swiss, well, enjoy, but I personally am a Reuben purist. There you are. Boatload. Color akin to caramel. Tan. Punk rock paved the way. So we've established that emo is a punk rock subgenre. So forfeits opposite for the win. FF. Double F. I only know that it's forfeit. I really don't know what they want. Alright, karma. That's a spiritual concept. Rock is a stone. A rock is an example of a stone. Wow. Oh man. Amend here. Carne asada, sure. Liver. Rev, yep. Liver. Skimpy serving. Liver spoons. Liver pools. Liver shots. I don't know. San Fran, Oakland Bay. Otis. I have no clue. That's the cow from a barnyard. Some dressing in an operating room. Gauze. You dress a wound, yeah. A maze. Okay. Wizard spotter. Somebody spotter. Potter spotter. It's a rhyme. We're rhyming. It's a liver sliver. Wow. And then we got ketchup's markup. Ketchup's schematic blueprint. SketchUp is the protagonist of Pokemon. Biggest and most loving of hugs. Mothist. What? SketchUp is fucking crazy. Oh, but it's not even just rhymes. It's blank S blank. Okay. Alright. Mother smother. Of course. And you, Idahoan. Tater Stater. Haha. I was onto something. Wonderful. Okay, alright, where were we? Acones. Scuns. Billy Joel would never eat a scun. He wouldn't. I guess. I thought it was songs from an Italian restaurant. Ad rate again. Quote. Did he really eat a scun? Petty scenes. Okay, alright. I was gonna say, that's not his thing. He would get, like, biscotti. Max. Tops. Petty. Edie. Sake. Act 1 opening. Glass in a frame is a pain. Tennis slice. You got back and forth. You're pacing back and forth. Okay, avenues are crossed by streets. Remark to the audience is an aside. Remix in aviation. Arrow? I feel like that's kind of a tautology. you're aviating in the air? Crazy. Bad thing to try to do. You turn, I guess. Yeah. Arrow? I don't care for it. I don't. It's the same thing. If we take it down to the roots, you're birding around in the air. Sheer madness, but spelled like yaw, because it's shears. You're shearing. Arrow, I guess. Oven. With skepticism. Truant. With skepticism. I would think this would be an adverb. Cakewalk. A la Kant. He was skeptical often. He often rubbed his brow skeptically and postulated with a finger in the air. Pack animal, llama. They are camelids. Trailing behind. After all, God is Dio. Ronnie James is his full name. Hallmark of a typical Greek tragedy. Death. The agora scene. Have at it. Irony. That makes sense to me. Scapegoat gets the blame. This is a yen. Milady. Yeah, that's pretty quaint. That might be thumbnail. That's how quaint it is. There you are. Nerve-wracking. Tense. Ton. Boatload. Yep. Get what I'm saying? Tan. Okay now? Hate it. Fast forward or rewind? You know. Flew past. Shot by. Askant? Are we for real? Attorneys askant? Or is it... Okay. Is it askant? Or is askant actually, like, an adverb? We will see about that. Because I feel like I've heard the term askant in my life. Like, he looked at him askant. And I thought it was just a silly way of saying, like, askew, like from the side. But does it mean with skepticism? Okay, on rye, that's correct. Demeanors. Yeah, I'm not a prescriptivist with food. I think that's silly, but I'm particular about Rubens. The means, in tow. Have a cow, false. I don't, but thanks for asking. Calve, like you're having a baby, having a cow, you're calving. Mavis, Mavie, what on earth? Cavalier, Maverick, Cleveland Cavalier, Dallas Maverick, Mavs they're called. The Suns are Phoenix, I think. Sulfide. Ooh, cargo net. I'd be worried. It's 2 words. Chris Rock is a comic. This is interesting. This is, I don't know. This is a rare Wednesday stumper. This little cross here. Mava. OCR. Osier. Okay. Right on. That was a fun one. Nice, easy to comprehend theme. Ketchup SketchUp is. If this is not the first time Ketchup SketchUp has appeared in a crossword, I will be frankly shocked. I think this is definitely the debut of that phrase, at least. A few interesting things. Definitely a little challenging for a Wednesday, and I like that. Let's see askance first. Is that as can't or as can't? Askance. Okay, and you say it like that? Hold on, my headphones are off.
Askance. Askance.
Yeah. Unknown origin, mid-16th century. So older than Kant. It can't be his fault. Right? Apparently after a slant. Yeah, see, I think it's like, you look at him aslant. Now rare. Whatever, dude. I'll take the dub. We got it. Yeah, Osier. OCA? Willow? Osier. Osier.
Osier.
Interesting. I guess. If you're into that. Dogwoods. Osier willow. And look, they make wicker. They got little twigs. It's a very twiggy man. And you peel the bark and you rub it on your gums. That's where aspirin comes from. Sweet. Alright. Quite happy with that. I'll see you all tomorrow. Mostly.